On YouTube, it's your boy JV. We're back again with another Marvel Rivals video. Today we're being going over the top 3 characters in the game that are the easiest to grind ranked with. So the goal of this video is to help you find some characters that maybe you haven't been playing, or you've just been like, no, I want to play these other characters instead, and like you're losing all your ranked games and you're trying to figure out, oh, who do I need to go, who do I need to go. I'm going to simplify that for you guys to make this way easier for you in your games, especially if you're solo queuing. If you're playing with teammates, of course, there's always that sometimes that preference of like wanting to be someone because your boy is being somebody else. But I'm telling you, if you just follow this guide real quick, I'm going to help you rank up instantly. Before we get into it, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. It's entirely free thing to do. We're growing the community day by day. If you guys enjoy content like this, please leave a comment down below of what you thought and if you learned anything from it. And let's just get right into it. So to start off our list, Magneto is one of the 3 characters that is the easiest to rank up with. Whether you're in low elo, you could be platinum to diamond, which, by the way, if you're sitting there and you're saying, hey, platinum and diamond aren't high elo, 80%, I think like 80% of the player base is still in bronze. So the majority of people, it is. But Magneto is one of the characters that I find to be the simplest. And why is he the simplest, or why would any of these characters be the simplest? It's going to be really based off of their kit and how easy it is for you to be a good teammate and even possibly carry along the way to make sure that you're winning, right? I'm not choosing no flashy character, somebody that has a kit that I really have to figure out. Now, just so you know, though, you're going to need to know these characters, how to play the game. Not going to be able to just dive in and just know, oh, I'm going to win every game because I'm playing these characters. Like, the easiest parts about playing something like Magneto, there's a couple of reasons. One, literally I press left shift, and he puts up his shield. His shield just has a bar that automatically I can absorb as much damage as possible. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to press it again, and then it automatically recharges. Unlike guys like Doctor Strange, where like there's a little bit more of a technique to how to use his shield and etc. I can easily put a bubble around my teammates, securing them from particular ultimates that can happen to them, or taking in certain damage, especially if I'm giving out call-outs to when I'm going to give the bubble. And then, of course, that same bubble, if I'm in trouble, I have the ability to put it on myself and save myself and get out of certain situations. In terms of like when I'm shooting at the characters, is very simple, and then with the charge up, you do a lot of extra impact damage. Magneto is super simple, easy to use. He's an upfront tank. You can also use him to keep your support safe in the back when they get pushed upon, when there's a dive coming, a lot that's going on there. Magneto kind of can be an easy mix. When you compare him to, say, the other tanks like Captain America, he's a dive tank. Dive tanks are, at a certain point, it becomes hard to rank up with dive tanks unless you're absolutely nasty and are going to carry and are okay with the fact that a lot of times the support on your team isn't able to heal you because you're so far out. Magneto, if I'm not getting healed, all good. I have a shield I can put out in front of me. I have a bubble I can put on myself until I can back up and continue to hit the heal ping over and over again to make sure I'm getting some heals there. Venom, he's a dive tank that has his own sustain, but same thing, if he's too far out, he can't get heals and sometimes can get stuck out in the wind. A lot of people, and I'm a Venom main, a lot of people don't really truly understand how to dive correctly. Doctor Strange is a great tank, probably the best tank in the game, but if you're not good with your techniques with his kit, it can get kind of annoying trying to use him. If you don't use your ult while communicating with your team, it can be difficult. Whereas Magneto, you could solo queue, you could be with a team that doesn't really help you as much, and you can still lead them to victory a little more with Magneto because you can still keep yourself up. Penny, she's very situational. She's more of a defensive tank. Thor is an aggressive dive-in tank. If you don't have support behind you, you are going to die. Groot, you have to understand how to use his walls. And then Hulk, he is a good tank, but he's more of like a higher level tank, and you really need to know how to use his heals. The majority of people I see that play Hulk just instantly die when they dive in with him. So that's what I'm saying. Preferably, if you can go Magneto and learn his kit, there's going to be such an advantage that you're going to have over other people. Like I have, there's so many games where like I've struggled with like certain characters, and my go-to has always been, all right, let's just switch. Let's go. I'm gonna go Magneto. I'm gonna be the guy that absorbs all the damage in the front line. I have an amazing ult that's gonna allow me to save my team. I can end a cloak and dagger ult. I can end a Luna Snow ult that could literally change the end result of the game, getting certain points, and it just makes so much sense. And then of course, especially in lower rank games, even higher rank games, if you have a Scarlet Witch on your side, Magneto becomes even more amazing, as he's able to become a poke damage machine. Okay, now we go to the second easiest character to rank up with, is going to be Punisher. Punisher is super simple to use. It doesn't matter if I'm on mouse and key or if I'm on controller. His kit is very simple. He has a straight up assault rifle where all you gotta do is just aim and shoot. When games where there's like a really pesky Storm or an Iron Man, I become the guy that just annihilates those DPS characters that are just playing way too well. If someone dives in on me or on my backline, I can instantly switch to my shotgun and put out an insane amount of damage with this stuff. Punisher actually low-key does have an insane amount of movement. You just have to like learn it. Like I was saying, like these are characters like that you're still gonna have to learn how to play and understand the map, have some sort of game IQ. Like if you don't have game IQ and you have no clue how characters play together, you're gonna lose regardless. But literally, he is just a point and shoot character. He has a stupid turret that you can put at particular vantage points and allow yourself to annihilate. You know, so like if you want to, if you want to go DPS, but you're playing Black Panther and like you're obviously not doing well on the dive, you're trying to play Magic, you're not doing well on the dive, you're getting shot at the sky playing as Iron Man, you don't have the aim to be Winter Soldier, you keep feel like you're dying when you're playing Psylocke, you don't understand how to play Wolverine yet. Like Punisher is the simplest and easiest way to go. He's able to control areas, he's able to keep his backline up when they're getting dove in. It's just so much easier if you don't really know what you're doing and you're struggling with other characters to just play a basic DPS character like Punisher, who's going to get the job done. His ultimate is insane. There's just so much going on there, and there's a lot of high rank players that also play Punisher in high rank games just because he is super simple to use and he's still a lot of fun, to be honest. Now, to cap out our list, the easiest character to grind Marvel Rivals ranked with is going to be Cloak and Dagger. I'm a lowered Cloak and Dagger main. I use her in ranked all the time. And let me explain something to you. Majority of the time when you play your ranked games, the majority of your support, like when you're like, oh, I'm not getting enough heals, oh, that Cloak and Dagger ult was whack, this isn't this, whatever's going on, it could be instantly fixed if you learn how to play support and how to have fun while playing support. And the character that I highly recommend to do that with is Cloak and Dagger. She can put out an insane amount of health. She doesn't even have to be a part of the fight. She can be super far away. She can output a decent amount of damage when necessary. She has the ability to counter, like I could do my cloaking ability and counter an Iron Man ult that's coming in, or a Magneto ult, like, and her ultimate is, if it's not the best, it's the second best ultimate in the game, and can absolutely change whether or not you win games or not. So if you're losing a lot of games, and if you're sitting there and you're being honest with yourself, like you're not built to be DPS, like you can't do it. You're not carrying as DPS. You're not carrying as tank. And tank isn't as hard as playing as DPS. DPS need to at least have a really good aim. Like, bro, you can go Cloak and Dagger. Bro, this is all auto. I'm on mouse and key. Bro, I could make these same exact throws for healing or for damaging. Either way, because it's automatically going to do it. What doesn't get easier than that? And then the fact that her ult just, one, it puts out an alright amount of damage, but it basically makes your team infinitely like not able to die, and can end the game for you basically. it's like a night and day difference, man. So like if you are struggling so much and you're trying to figure out like how am I gonna get out of bronze? How can I just get out of silver? Bro, you need to play more Cloak and Dagger. Because the support on your team is also probably a big issue. Because everyone wants to go one support, bro. You're sitting there, bro, if you're sitting there, there's 2 tanks, and there's 3 DPS, and there's 1 healer. Or whatever the number is, but it's 1 healer. Just stop. Just literally say, alright, I'm not going to do this role. I'm going to go Cloak and Dagger. And watch, you're going to win those games. Those games, especially when you're sitting there and you know you're going to lose because you don't have healing. Stop arguing about it. And go this character who is absolutely amazing, bro. I've literally gone ranked games and have gotten more kills than my DPS teammates who were playing really well. But I'm an amazing Cloak and Dagger player, and I know what I'm doing. I know how to heal the team up, stay alive, output damage, and get really good final hits on people before they leave, and get back out to their other support. Because that's the whole thing. Like, that's why this role isn't called healer. The point of this role is that, yeah, you're doing healing, but you're supposed to, you know, be benefiting the team. And if you can output damage, bro, and get really good final hits in, like, you're going to rack it up, and you'll notice that you'll win more games the better the support is you are. So, that's my list, guys. The best character to be using to rank up your games, and it's the easiest by far, Cloak and Dagger, 100%. Let me know what you guys thought about my list. If there's anything you didn't really imagine, if you're sitting there and you're like, yeah, you know, I probably should go more support. I probably would win more games. I'm not talking about, listen, you want to have fun and you want to grind, play DPS, and go characters for the shit of it, go on pubs, man. But if you want to play ranked and win more, and you haven't been winning that often, give it a try and see what you guys think, and let me know down below. But thank you guys so much if you made it all the way to the end of the video. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. GG's and peace!